Hey guys, Britain here. I wanted to talk real quick about the last changes we received as a DPS warrior and share my thoughts with you. Overall, it's been a balanced patch. They have buffed some arms and Titan script builds that were underperforming, and at the same time, they have nerfed the single-minded Fury slam builds that were outperforming the rest. You know, the same builds I took in previous videos. As for the nerfs, we got on a Slampy build 15% less damage on ambidextrous proc, which would be like 2% less of our total damage. But since we also received a buff in Berserker stand of plus 2% crit, this would kinda compensate for it. According to the tests I've done so far, single-minded Fury Slampy is still the best build for single target. The only thing I would recommend when using this build is to swap the Warforged Trinket Shadow Height Claw for another one like Brooding Shadow, Kang, or even Milestone card, since we got a big nerf to our beloved Shadow Height. Now regarding the AoE version of Cleaving Slam, this one did receive a more significant nerf. Since Skull Crusher no longer procs the AoE cooldown reduction from multiple slam hits, it scooted down the AoE uptime by 30% in raids, which is like 5-7% DPS loss overall here. This doesn't mean the build is unplayable, it still works and you know, it's very easy to use, but now there are other viable builds that could be options to consider for AoE. In this video, I want to analyze each of these to see which one could be the best in which scenario. Let's start by testing our already known Cleaving Slam build with single-minded Fury. Here we're using Bloodfist, Gargle, these talents right here, and from Mystic Enchants, the already known Heavyweight, Skull Crusher, Cleaving Slam, and Power Slam. The rares are always the same. Next build we're gonna test is Dragon Warrior with single-minded Fury. This uses the same weapons and same talents as the Cleaving Slam one, but the Mystic Enchants we will swap Dragon Droar in the Legendary and we will put Dragon Warrior instead of Skull Crusher. So let's see how it goes. Now we're gonna use Dragon Warrior, but Titan Grips version. So here the Mystic enchants are the same, but we would change the talent Single-Minded Fury for Titan Grip, and we'll use two-hand weapons. Me personally, using Bone River and Obsidian Edge Blade till I get something better instead of this one, and let's see how it goes. Finally, I'm gonna try Arms AoE build. Here we use 3 talents, these Mystic enchants. You got Hit Weight, Blood and Thunder, Skull Crusher, Quick Death, and for rares, so for the weapon I'm using Bone River Edge, and for that reason I'm using Sword Specialization. So let's see how this comes. Based on these results, we can say Titan Script Dragon Roar is by far the best AoE option for 4 targets. Single-Minded Fury Dragon Roar is still a competent option in same scenarios, since it will highly improve in raid with both acid use on hit weapons effect. Back to Titan Script though, you can use Hand of Sulphurous here, so that might be a crazy improve for AoE if you manage to get it. Anyways, both of these will be key in fights like Domo. Now, if we talk about 2 or 3 targets, our Cleaving Slam build with Skull Crusher and Heavyweight may still outperform the others. Some examples we would like to keep using it are Lucifrog and Hyenas. Finally, my feelings on the Arms build is that it could really shine in Mythic Plus or Full Odds battles. If you have consistently 6 or more targets, you can take advantage of the uncapped AoE that Arms has with the Thunderclap and Aftershock effects. The 6 target damage is huge due to your Bladestorm and multiple ranks. Now the thing with Arms is that you have a lot of threat issues. due to your bursts and spells like Thunderclap, so you better have a trusty tank here that can handle it. That will be a resume for the AoE builds, and as I said earlier, for single target I would recommend just keep going slapping. That's it for this video. I hope it helps, and let me know if you want me to try or talk about any other build in the comments below. See you later.